Well, welcome back to the Sadlon Arena. It's the post game after the Barrie Colts falling to the Mississauga Steelheads tonight by a final score of 5-4. The second preseason game for the Barrie Colts and the third for Mississauga. And for the Steelheads, coming into this game, they were not able to score on the power play. They went 0 for 7 against the Guelph Storm in their first two games, but they had no problems testing out their power play unit here tonight as the Barrie Colts penalty troubles in the first and second period. The Steelheads, they would go 2 for 5 on the man advantage, and that seemed to be the tone really for this hockey game. The Barrie Colts, they did a great job in the first two periods, but they just kept having that steady stream to the penalty box. The Colts, though, they would get 4 penalties or power plays themselves. However, they weren't able to capitalize on those power plays. They did make things interesting. Edward Chalet made his Barrie Colts debut tonight, the Seattle Kraken first-round pick. He looked fantastic. He's a smooth skater, and he actually scored on his first shot. That was in the first period, making it a 1-0 hockey game, but also getting goals tonight. Tyler Savard, he had an interesting one. That was a deflected shot in the second period. Ronak Jodwen, he continues to have a solid preseason. It's just carrying over from training camp. He had that really good blue-white game, and that speed and that determination paying off again here tonight. And Cole Baudouin, he is another player who's really standing tall for the Barrie Colts. 3 goals already in the preseason in just 2 games, and his goal made it 5-4. The Colts, they pushed late, but it just wasn't meant to be, as the Mississauga Steelheads playing a great game. But I have to say, it's weird not seeing James Hardy out there. It's a new look Mississauga Steelheads team, but they did play well. There was a familiar name if you're a Barrie Colts fan, Ryan Del Monte. He made his Mississauga Steelheads debut tonight. He is projected to be one of the overagers this season. He played in London last year, but an injury shortened his season, and so he's looking to bounce back this year. And he looked pretty good out there on the ice, especially in that opening period. He scored the first goal for Mississauga, and then Xander Vecchia getting a pair of goals tonight. He looks solid. And another standout for Mississauga, Luke Misa, goal and 2 assists, and his one setup goal was a beauty. There was also a tough spot for Sam Hilbrandt. He came in relief because Anson Thornton, he started the game. He actually allowed 2 goals on 19 shots, and then halfway through the game was switched, and Sam Hilbrandt turned over the puck in the third period. It was a short-handed goal from Witkowski. He would make it a 5-3 game at that point, and then as I mentioned, Baudouin, he made it 5-4. So Witkowski, the fourth liner, getting the game winner tonight. So a tough break for Sam Hilbrandt between the pipes, but it happens. He came out of his net to play the puck, trying to help the Barrie Colts with their power play situation, but just bad bounces, and Witkowski was able to capitalize. Also at the end of the second period, Kayshawn Aitchison dropping the gloves with Porter Martone. Martone, he left the game with a bloody nose. Not sure of his status. Both those players, of course, getting game misconducts for the 5-minute major. As in the preseason in the Ontario Hockey League, you drop the gloves, you get a game misconduct. So it's not like the regular season where it's just that 5-minute major. Aitchison, he had a good game up until that point. And you got to wonder, maybe playing with 5 defensemen, maybe that was the factor for Mississauga coming back to get the win. Because the Barrie Colts, they had the lead for most of this hockey game, but it's just, for James Richmond and his coaching staff, a great job getting this Mississauga team to really pick up the momentum throughout. They had a bit of a slow start, but really picked it up late when it mattered most, and they get the big win. So it's the 5-4 final. These two teams will play again on Sunday. That game was supposed to be in Orangeville, but instead it's going to be played at the Paramount Fine Food Center in Mississauga. So if you're planning to go to that game, it's in Mississauga and not Orangeville. So that's it here from the Sadlon Arena. As I mentioned, the Mississauga Steelheads defeating the Barrie Colts 5-4, and Edward Chalet making his debut and looking pretty good. So Barrie Colts fans, something to be excited about this upcoming season. So that's it for me at the Sadlon Arena. Let me know what you think about this game and what you're excited about going into the 23-24 OHL regular season. Remember to like and subscribe, and just let me know if this is something you want me to keep doing, as we're just around the corner from the regular season. We'll talk to you again soon.